Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Alicia and today we're doing a book review of Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. As I always do with my book reviews, I always try to read something either on the back of the book or the synopsis. So let's go ahead and read the synopsis and then we'll get into my thoughts. The synopsis reads, "What happens when America's first son falls in love with the Prince of Wales?" When his mother became President of the United States, Alex Claremont Diaz was promptly cast as the American equivalent of a young royal. Handsome, charismatic, genius. His image is pure millennial marketing gold for the White House. There's only one problem. Alex has a beef with an actual prince, Henry, across the pond. And when the tabloids get a hold of a photo involving an Alex-Henry altercation, U.S. and British relations take a turn for the worse. Heads of family and state and other handlers devise a plan for damage control, stage a truce between the two rivals. What at first begins as a fake Instagrammable friendship grows deeper and more dangerous than either Alex or Henry could have imagined. Soon, Alex finds himself hurtling into a secret romance with a surprisingly unstuffy Henry that could derail the campaign and upend two nations. Casey McQuiston's Red, White, and Royal Blue proves that true love isn't always diplomatic. Okay, so let's talk about Red, White, and Royal Blue. First, I have to tell you that this is the collector's edition, so it has the blue cover and then there's the end pages on the inside. That's the front, and then the back is pink. And then the book itself has the history on the front and bet we could make some on the back. Very cute, very patriotic in its red and blue. I didn't intend to get this edition, but it was the first edition that I found when I went to go pick it up for my book club. I believe we read this in the Reading by Candlelight book club. I don't remember what month. It was earlier this year. I want to say like February, March, something like that. I don't remember. If I remember, I'll have it in the description and I'll post the link to the book discussion. But this had two different firsts for me because I didn't know much about going into this. So it was not only my first Casey McQuiston book, but it was also my first male-male romance, and I think this is absolutely adorable. I didn't care for a lot of the political stuff. I'm not too political myself, so I don't really discuss it, I don't talk about it, I don't really read it, I don't read it in the newspaper, that kind of thing. I mean, I know what's going on in the world, but I'm not very political. So when I see a lot of it in the book, some of it got to be a little too much for me. But I think the sneaking around and the antics and the little love interests that was going on throughout the story between I already forgot their names, between Alex and Henry, I think it's adorable. I want to read this again already, and I probably will soon because August is coming up and that is romance month, and why not? I think it does give a lot of insight into two different nations coming together to solve a problem. So I liked that in the political aspect where you see what the president has to do, kind of gives it a glimpse. Now I don't know if this is what the president actually has to do in his time, But for this story, like, I liked that it gave you that this is what she has to go through. And when Alex and Henry have like their little quarrel or whatever, and they now have to sit down with Britain and come to terms and figure out how they're going to fix it for both sides, then it's interesting to see that aspect. I really enjoyed that, but sometimes, like I said, the political, like talking about politics and they can't do certain things and they can do certain things and they have to work together to fix what happened so that both countries are fine in the way of media and stuff like that. It really shows that they really don't have a private moment to themselves at times. And I like seeing that, but again, like, it's too much sometimes when you have, it's like you get like little snippets of like their love relationship, and then you have like tons of pages of political stuff. I get it, but I wanted more of their relationship and more of their story. I do like them seeing trying to have a relationship in secret. So they were using like the events, I think it was. They were using a lot of the events to get to see each other. And even if they had like a spare 5 minutes, then that was their 5 minutes. But overall, I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the characters. I don't think that there was one character that I hated, because hate's a strong word. There was maybe one or two that I disliked. Maybe something that they had said or done in the book. A lot of the politician ones, there was at least two that I was just like, nope, don't like you. There's something, you're doing something fishy. And then there was the guy on the British side, and I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name, but he was on the British side, and he didn't really approve of Alex and Henry being together or coming to terms with that they were a thing. Because he was more on like the monarchy, this is how we do things, this is how it's gonna be, and he wouldn't accept Alex and Henry. I think he eventually did, but I don't know, the way he started off was just, no. Alex and Henry were adorable. I think that both of their personalities were written really well. Alex seems to be the fun-loving party type, whereas Henry is the very posh British royal who knows that he can't step out of line but wants to have a little bit of fun. And I'm glad that we did get to see some of that. But overall, I enjoyed this and I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. Well, that's all for me in this video, guys. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!